Bob protection versus Tite SaD. Tite SaD. Tite is going to be obviously the front, so we're going to be in double four eyes. SaD is going to be our double edge pressure, S and D. So the SAM is going and the drop is going S and D. Double edge pressure is saw dog for Dave Aranda. Saw is double edge pressure with any kind of dog towards the end is going to be a fire zone. So it's going to be three under, three deep. So it's a 5-man pressure with three under, three deep behind it typically. Versus Bob protection, it works out um, pretty good, not great. You still get one-on-ones on the edge, and you don't get like personnel and like personnel. You are going to get a double in the nose, which is the quickest way to the quarterback. So that's great, but you're still going to get one-on-ones. So if you have a dude here at outside linebacker, if you have one of the Watt brothers over here, and he's got good bend, this is a pretty good way to work back instead of this running back working outside in. So it really just depends if you can win the one-on-ones. We like one-on-ones. I'm sure the offense like one-on-ones, but not a great look. Half slide versus Tite SaD, so double edge pressure. You still continue to have a double on the nose. That doesn't matter if the slide's one way or the other. They're going to be able to get a double on the nose with the running back working inside out. And it's going to end up a lot like Bob with these guys pretty much double fanning on both sides. Full slide is where we like this. So full slide to us, Tite SaD would be a good full slide pressure. Why? Because you're now going to get a one-on-one with a back. Instead of a double on the nose, you're going to be getting a one-on-one with the back. So the slide is away. They're all sliding away. They'll be able to double this end. Right? They'll be able to double or at least get a single on this nose, depending on which way he's slanting. And they're going to get a double on this end. So this guy's probably going to be blocked out because they're sliding this way. We're okay with that. At the end of the day, we're going to end up with a one-on-one. And with a lot of our two-way goes, like we talked about in the second presentation, a lot of this is two-way goes to where we're actually trying to get this versus full slide. So a lot of our paths, we give them two-way goes to go inside or outside depending on the path. This is the exact look that we want. So when I put in a new path or a new pressure, I draw up that path and pressure versus Bob, half slide and full slide. I then give it a green or a red, depending on if I would want to call that into that protection. That way, when I'm doing my opponent scout and I can see what pass protection that they're using primarily, I can kind of go through my call list and I already know the work's already done. I already know what calls I want to use. So this would be a great call versus full slide.